So for some reason, my intuition is telling me to play this more. My intuition is telling me to play this more. Again, I sort of had some blabble that I did before that I was trying to say serious stuff, and it turned out weird. I might be able to cut it together, but like until for now, I guess I'll just play this until my intuition tells me to say something else. Blorp! Fountain pen! Whoa, that's an old one. Oh... I don't know what to say. I mean, I thought maybe I should just say goofy stuff again. Is it really a fencast? I guess we can call a fencast. It's a word we can define, so we can define it to mean anything, such as splorp, flooble, or muskrat. I've been reading some online graphic novels, by which I mean comics or something, or by which I mean online. What do you call them? I don't know. They're good, but I'm not going to tell you what they are because you have to guess. If you can. Guess what they are, then congratulations, you're a psychic, and can you help me find my lost mother? No, wait, I didn't lose my mother. She's on vacation because she can't stand the cold. What a wimp. What the hell is that one? Oh, yeah, it was that one. That's right. And I've been enjoying them, but like, one of them's already done, so I can just binge it till it ends. Oh, I hate when things end, though. Oh, it's like the worst feeling, because then you're just like, oh, what do I do now? But the other one's still ongoing, which sucks, because it takes a week to get... Oh no, yes, that's right. I can't have my distraction from my life. Maybe one day I'll grow a pair of balls and start living a good life. Trouble is, if you do that, like, you just can't win, because if you do the thing that makes your heart sing, you get called things that make you feel stupid, and that's like worster than Merster. Like, you guys just don't understand. There's times in my life I don't talk about. I'll talk about the time when I was obsessed with My Little Pony, because everybody knows that one. I'll talk about most times in my life, but there's stuff I won't talk about, not because it's objectionable, but because it's just super embarrassing. And I don't know if maybe it shouldn't be embarrassing, or I should just be like, whatever. But I don't know, man. I don't want to be not smart. I said cut because cuts are funny, don't you see? You come in and out and in and out, hopefully with a better rhythm than that. At least that's what I think you have to do. Is it that you have a good rhythm when you're going in and out? Is that the idea of it? You have a good steady rhythm? I'm just going to say it is. Maybe an uneven one would be unpredictable and therefore super hot. Yeah, that's probably it. Is unpredictability hot? Well, it's exciting anyway, until it's annoying. You, what the hell is your fucking problem, CIA man? You could go back to your Commodore and control the input-output, input-output, or whatever the fuck that fucking acronym is for. Controller idiot imbecile. No. Imbecile might not even be a word, and it certainly doesn't start with A. Detrás de ti, imbecile! Because my whole life is fuzzy and hazy. It just feels like I've just been treating it like a temporary save, and I'm just going to load state and it'll all go away. It just doesn't feel solid. And certainly I don't feel romantic love for people, but even friendship is a little iffy. Like, I have people that I talk to that you might call friends, something slightly closer than acquaintances, I guess, and I'm friendly with them, but like they just don't, like, because the thing I left behind, nothing feels real unless I go back there somehow. It's just, but I can't go back. Not exactly like it was anyway. Also, there were issues there too. But I don't know. It just feels like the future is set, and I'm just going to live this way for the rest of my life and die having accomplished nothing, because, like, maybe I'll cut in the part where I sort of talk about this. I don't know. But I kind of just want to sit in this chair because I'm spending too much fucking money again, because now that I have a store of money, I'm just like, oh, now I can be lazy about getting more. Ugh, Fen, ugh. Good boy. Why would you be allowed onto this weird Obscurio platform if there's nothing to do here? Except for looking at those clouds mating. Oh, made away, clouds. They like it shallow. That's just what does it for them, man. I see a world where people get on and off the freeway of horniness all day, all night. And it's considered snuggly. Because if you snuggle with someone, you will get an erection. I'm sorry, that's just what happens. And I think that should be considered a fluffy thing. Because then you'd have your nice no-band gradient, wouldn't you say? You wouldn't have to constantly go like, oh no, I have to chunk myself back over the line towards good from evil and stuff. Oh, leaves, Leeville, if you like. Look at these leaves. They're like slightly imperfect because our graphics technology has not gotten super perfect. It's only gotten mostly perfect, I guess, except CG still... I don't know what's up with CG characters when they're human and they talk, or even when they're not, but their mouths move weirdly. It's like all the skin moves in this unrealistic way, whereas real humans' skin is tighter or something like that. I don't know, but like CG characters are like, they're trying to talk like this, but they sound like they're moving like this. I don't know why people haven't got that right. Hey, CG guys, come on, get it right. Like Gollum got it right, pretty sure. To watch those movies again just because they're great. Yeah, that's right. I don't need a reason except because stuff is great. Kill for gain or shoot to maim, but we don't need a reason. The golden goose is on the loose and never out of season. That's a song. I like it quite a lot. You might say I'm an Iron Maiden fan. Some of their recent stuff is, I don't know, like that last album, I'm like, I don't know about this. They've gone back to every song being 15 minutes long, and literally all of them just starting with this. And then also ending with that. It's like, I mean, okay. But sure. Dude, this guy's creepy. He's like leaning his head over like, oh, staring at you, like leaning down like, oh. Doesn't he look like he's going, oh. And look at his butt. Look at his butt. It's not very well defined. Hey, oh well. Hey, over there, I think I see a silver dollar on the ground there. Oh boy, if I mix these two videos up, it's sure gonna be weird. Yes, I got this whole set of things off camera, so don't be going like screaming at me. I also got this one off camera too, because as you can see from this elevator, hey there, Ella lady. You won't go up the elevator because like, it's funny because it's mispronounced. I didn't used to have flow when I rapped. Really, someone's favorite song is anything off of that frickin' All Signs album? Oh my god, dude, like, really though? Yeah, boys, you gotta keep up the speed. 2.9K XT. Wait a minute, what was it? V6K or something? Did I say V6K? Like Voodoo 6000 or something? What the hell was the lyrics even? Rampage. Gotta feed me free. Go to your country on GSC. Because of GTA for PS3. Don't BS me. You couldn't bust a cap if it was made by GSC. Monsters are flump, slumber sucking drunk, dumb, bust them in the eye. On the top of pumper. Why? What did you take it for? Why? What did you take it for? This album is probably a dance record on CD. Now, that's what I call music. It's got Spice Girls. It's got someone called Freak Nasty. It's got a song about marrying people while you dance with them, probably. Dancing as we go. Welcome to Steven Enterprises. Well, I get it. Communist revolutions. You don't want shared cash on your chip, because that's communism. Shared cash. You want exclusive cash. If you don't fucking want shared memory with your Jeep. Actually, you really don't. But it may or may not be because it's communist. Not that that happens as much now, probably, presumably. Well, here we are in the field that we always end up in. We must stop getting thrown together, Franklin J. Hardy. I used to read the Hardy Boys all the time as a young lad, because whatever I like, I get obsessed with, although that's not exactly the deepest, most profoundest reading, but I guess I liked it for whatever reason, because I don't know, there were mysteries. I like mysteries, although, yeah, they're not exactly the most profoundest, but there was the Case Files books, which were super dark and edgy, and people died in them and shit, I think. There was one called Screamers, where the plot is that someone wrote a computer virus that caused your computer to go like, and then explode, like actually explode. I'm not kidding. It starts to like have this higher pitch sound that goes up in pitch and then explodes. Because like whoever wrote that knows exactly how computers work in every possible way. It was amazing. I think someone's girlfriend might have died at some point. Oh man, probably so they can have all kinds of love interests. Because like, oh my god, what is up with Archie comics? Like I see them at the store in the checkout. They're just there, and like I've never read any, but like, what's up with them? They look like the 50s. Are they even making new ones, or are they just repeating old ones? They must be making new ones, and who's even buying them? Is it like people who were teenagers in the 50s because they look like the 50s. And they've got these two girls whose differences are in their hair color because, like, you got all kinds of variety here, right? and I guess they're both vying for him, and he doesn't just fucking pick one and get to fucking bed. No. They don't have a threesome either, presumably. Actually, as I said, I've never read it, so I don't know. Maybe they do have a threesome. I somehow doubt it, though, but they should, because that would be the satisfying thing. You don't want to just be like, oh, we're conforming to weird 1950s values where one of them has to choose. No! They should just have a fucking threesome in the middle of the fucking street and then, like, shoot everyone who disagrees. Yeah! Well, this is way more interesting than whenever serious, thoughtful, pensive crap I was going to say, although I'll probably still edit that into some sort of episode. Who knows? Archie and the Babylene Queen go to heck. Who the heck names their kid Archibald or whatever the hell, anyway? Like, you know how some names you can tell how old a person is if they're, like, young or really, really fucking old by how their name is? Like, for example, Maureen. Can you imagine, like, a newborn baby being named Maureen? Can you imagine, like, a baby or a toddler or a little kid walking around whose name is Maureen? Like, you can't picture it, right? Maureen is an old person's name, right? And when I was a kid, Ashley was like a young person's name. There were no adults named Ashley. Like, these days, it's like, what? There's adults named Ashley? That's nonsense. Well, that's crazy talking. Sorry, all this orgy and this street talk has got me hungry for quinoa with aphrodisiac oil sprayed on it. Wait, what? No, Aphrodite. I'm going to holler Aphrodite, okay? If it can't be Aphrodite, it's not going to be Aphrodite. It's going to be Aphrodite. Got it? Good. Aphrodite has a froggity. It is her greatest pet. What the fuck is this melody? I can't remember yet. Be fun to go back in time to ancient Egypt and play a heavy metal song, right? I mean, just think about it. No one would be expecting it. Just wanted to put that up for your consideration. Think about it. So I tested playing Illusion of Gaia, and like every old game, it's like old, and I'm like, oh, wow, this game is old, and it's not going to look as good as I remember or be written as good as I remember. Oh, whoa. A family atmosphere. This is meant to be a place of misery and woe. That's what I mean, sir. Mistress Ploppy's a bit of a social realist because, you know, there we go again, saying bad things are real and good things aren't real. Yeah. If you believe in good things, you must be in a cult, because only stupid idiot cult members would believe in good things, and we don't ever consider that only believing in bad things is just as stupid, and maybe even stupider, because why wouldn't you want to live a good life? I don't know. Maybe you gotta believe you can live a good life before you can, or maybe that's not the case. I don't really know, but this is why having a scientific mind makes you fucking miserable. Not just miserable, but fucking miserable. And you want to be fucking while you're happy, because, personally, I can't fuck at all when I'm angry, so I don't really understand this whole thing about, like, anger fucking or whatever the hell it is people say, because how could you even keep it up, in either sense of the term, if you weren't feeling relaxed? I know I can't. You guys seem to like this too much information, personal information thing, so, like, let me tell you another thing. My dick is... Oh, sorry, a little technical issue there. Anyways, it's that many inches long. We are all rather enlightened, don't you know, because we've just screwed a light bulb in a family comedy. Oh, what was that movie where the guy goes, "Let there be light"? No, he goes, "And then there was light," and he screws the light bulb in. Probably some crappy family comedy. Oh, there we go. I didn't want to say John's surname in vain again there, because I have lots of interesting things to say that are super wise, I promise, but sadly I'm not going to, because for some reason I did once, and, like, I don't know what the hell I was thinking. I guess I was like, I don't care. I like to go racing in a wind in my hair. I don't know what came over me there, but I hope you enjoyed that balladry. It's the temple of creepy music where we worship the creepy music. That wasn't the thing I was going to say, by the way, though, but, like, But then that glass house, the glass-making house, which is the one that looks like a glass-making house, the one, that also has creepy music in it. So, what's one to even do? Oh, this is just... Oh, the movies. Who knows what they might be. But, I don't know, yes. I really like that... I was going to say Richard someone else who I have a much different opinion of. No, Richard Feynman. I really liked him. Richard Feynman. More like Richard Feynman, because he's fine, I guess. But I really like that in color bit where he gives this philosophy of science. I don't know, it's pleasant, and gives a nice vibe. I don't know.
I'm still hearing that creepy tempo music in my...
Oh, that's some cheap, cheesy vibrato. That's like vibrato, but it's got a Q in it, so it's not real. Ducks do not make a sound because the sound they make is quack. It's got a Q in it, so it's not real. This is the kind of science Richard Feynman would never espouse because it's not science at all. It's simply shit on a YouTube video. He would never do that, possibly because he probably died before YouTube was a thing, but you know, whatever. Unfortunately, me, I'm kind of wishy-washy, happy, joy, magicy, wagicky. Let's have love and amazing, exciting things that make no sense and are magic in life minded. But then I have this brutal left brain that tries to protect me like Battleline from being embarrassed at my right brain, which, like, I wish it wouldn't. I wish a lot of things, but if wishes were fishes, I wouldn't eat any of them because I actually don't like fishes at all. I mean, maybe different kinds of fishes taste different. Maybe... I don't know which ones I've tasted, I can't remember, but I don't like the taste at all. Which is all well and good, I guess, because then I don't have to do that weird, annoying thing where it's like, oh, hey, we dumped mercury in the ocean for 10 billion years, and now we have to have this whole fucking system of worrying about it. Hey, hooray. Just don't eat fish. Hooray for human behavior being hilariously unsuited to responsible industrialism. I like these pink flowers on a hill. I don't know. Ever since MLP, for some goddamnable reason, I just seem to like pink a lot. Well, I guess that'll be all for today. Because, like, I don't know. I feel like that'll be all for today. Unless I think of something else I want to say. But I don't think I do. Yo, it's Frank and Joe. Yo, it's Frank and Joe. Frank and Joe will come through. And I'm speaking to you. And I'm rapping. Randy Rand. That means I'm horny in a band.